Hi, I'm Jin-Young Chung, Professor of International Studies at Kyung Hee University. Okay, I'm talking about the origin of Eurocrisis. There are many arguments about the causes of the Eurocrisis. Many people point out that the government debt problems of the peripheral countries like Greece, Portugal, caused the crisis of euro, and also some argue that the imbalances in intra-European countries' trade have also caused this problem. For instance, Greek has trade deficit, while the Germans have huge trade surpluses. This imbalance caused the euro crisis. But my argument is more broad and fundamental, and that is about the democratic deficit of Eurozone and its impact on the emergence of euro crisis. Eurozone has certainly some developed institutions, particularly European Central Bank. But those institutions do not have enough democratic legitimacy from the peoples of the Eurozone. So the Euro institutions do not have enough power and the legitimacy to do whatever needed to overcome the crisis. For instance, in the United States, when the Wall Street has a problem in 2008, federal government and Federal Reserve were very active, and they were very quick in taking actions to treat with the crisis in the Wall Street. But in the case of euro, the European Central Bank were there and European Commission were there, but those institutions were not ready to fight against the euro crisis. So if euro is going to be a stable currency, you have to have Eurozone or euro land level institutions which have enough democratic legitimacy from the peoples of the Eurozone countries. Right? When you talk about democracy in Europe, you may say Greek have a democracy, Italians have democracy, Germans have democracy, but you can hardly say that Eurozone as a whole has fully developed democracy. I think that's the problem. If you don't have that kind of development at the Eurozone level, then Eurozone institutions are not going to be sufficient enough to prevent the re-emergence of the crisis and to fight very strongly when the crisis occurs. So euro the currency, I think, is still unstable currency, even if the Eurozone countries have adopted a lot of measures and have lots of institutions throughout the crisis period. So that is one lesson we have to learn from the euro crisis. If we further expand this kind of analysis to the global level, now we have global finance. But still, at the global level, we can hardly say that we have democracy. We have IMF, World Bank, Prof, the United States. They don't have democratic legitimacy from the whole people. So, at the global level, financial crisis can happen anytime, but we are not equipped with, full institutions to fight against those crises when they take place. So, on the one hand, we have global finance, but on the other hand, our political institutions at the global level are not ready to prevent the emergence of crisis or to fight against the crisis that took place. So I mean, this is the situation where we live in. So if we want to have a stable democracy, we should, stable democracy at the national level, we have to probably control the influence of global finance, okay? Or at the global level, if you want to have a stable global financial system, we need to have a global level democratic institutions which have quite, good support from the peoples around the world. If you don't have that kind of development at the global level, then global finance can face, crisis situations anytime in the future. So we are living in a very unstable period where finance has been globalized, but democratic politics are exercised at the national level. So that mismatch is a source of instability in the contemporary world. Thank you, Maria.